Good morning from the PCT. It's a beautiful morning. I slept really well last night. It was a really crowded campsite though. People just kept coming in until I got into my tent. I would guess there were at least 60 people there. So we're stuck in a ginormous bubble right now. And we were already in a bubble, and then a big trail family caught up to our bubble. And then another one apparently skipped ahead to our bubble. So we are just very much stuck in a huge bubble right now. And I would really like to get out of it. So I don't know if that means speeding up or what. Today we're trying to do a big day, about 24 miles to Sulphur Springs Camp or something along those lines. It would only be almost 23 miles, but we have a closure, another trail closure. We have to walk the road for about 5 miles because of some endangered frogs. I hope to learn more about that. I'll come back and tell you more as I learn more. But anyway, so that adds on an extra mile to our day. But I don't know, it's like another one of those times when there's just not many campsites along the way. And so like there might be one here, two there, but I'm kind of afraid that tonight is going to be also very crowded. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's kind of stressing me out. Like I just don't like to be around a ton of other people. And we had a couple weeks there where it was just very pleasant and didn't see many other people at all. And now we just seem to be in the middle of this huge bubble. So it's a little stressful, but I guess it is what it is. Left a little bit early this morning just because we have a big day. I've been leaving camp around 7:15, 7:30. I got out about 6:50 a.m. today. By the way, Mount Baden, Powell, not nearly as bad of a climb as I was afraid it was going to be, which seems to be the case a lot when I'm not in Colorado. I think I just get really used to these climbs being high elevation because that's what I'm used to in Colorado. And then they feel a lot better when they're not. Oh, hang on. I have to go under a blowdown. Hold on. Anyway, the top of Baden Powell was at about 9,000 feet. But I feel like I really don't start to feel the elevation until about 10,000 feet, and then I feel like it starts to get really bad around 12,000 feet. So yeah, I just feel like because of that, I look at the elevation gain and the mileage of a climb, and I always kind of think it's going to be worse than it is. But also, the PCT is just graded so nicely, so nicely. It's so smooth most of the time, so that's also very helpful. So anyway, there were a couple of spots that I was like, having to climb steep stairs up in the snow. But overall, really not bad at all. Went fast. I really enjoyed yesterday. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. The views, incredible. So that was nice. Today we have a small mountain to climb. I looked up what it was called, but I have already forgotten, so I will tell you later. But it's only like 1,100 feet of elevation gain, which is like a third of our elevation gain for the day. And it's pretty early on, so it'll be nice to get that over with. And yeah, it should be a nice long day. Hopefully it's as pretty as it was yesterday. It is so far. It's really nice out. And looking forward to the day. Oh, P.S. I realize I've been on trail for just over a month now. It's gone by so fast. I'm already like, oh no, I can tell this adventure it's going too fast. It's going too fast. I'm just really having a great time. I'm just so happy to be out here. I'm trying not to worry about all the things going on in the world. And I am worried about like the funding for my job being lost. But I guess that's a problem for later. And for now, I'm just really happy to be here. Looks like this part of the forest is burnt. So sad. I'm glad the trail's open though. Okay, this is the famed Poodle-Dog bush. Apparently, it gives you really bad rashes, so don't touch it. I guess it gets really pretty purple flowers on it, but none here today. Thanks to Pickles for waiting for me and telling me. Hero.
All for the content.
Update, the sides of the trail are all covered in Poodle-Dog bush. There's so much of it. Wow. Don't touch it. Oh, road closed. And we're climbing the mountain. Whew. I'm going to be honest with you guys, my buns are very sore. Well, I guess they're sore from Baden Powell yesterday, but now going up this mountain, I'm feeling it. Whew! Made it to the top of the climb. Mostly just powered up it. Took a couple of quick breathing breaks, but otherwise just powered up. Got here by 8:30 a.m. Big climb for the day done with. Woohoo! Don't mind me, I'm allergic to everything. Oh, that was fun. I'm glad to be at the top. It's Mount Williamson, by the way, and we're not at the very top of the mountain. There's a little side trail you can take to the top, but I'm at the top of the climb with the PCT. Probably won't add any extra miles on today since it is a 24-mile day already. And hey, these views! You can do it! I cannot! You're done! Some interesting rock formations down there. Okay, so I'm just about at the trail closure and I've looked it up. It is closed because of an endangered species in the area, the yellow-legged frog. And the trail is not maintained in that area because it's been a long-standing closure to protect the frog. Since I'm road walking right now and it's very easy, I thought this would be a good time to share some observations that I've made on gear that I have been wanting to talk about. So first and foremost, I feel like on other trails I've been on, Z-Packs has really reigned when it comes to tents. I myself have a Z-Packs tent. I have the Plex Solo Light. So far I like it, although I do have a tiny hole in the floor already, which I'm not very happy about because it's a brand new tent. I have, since I got the little hole, been better about using my ground sheet, but I'm only a few weeks in, so I'm pretty bummed about that. But pardon me, sorry, allergies. But anyway, I have really noticed that Durston seems to have overtaken Z-Packs by quite a lot. At least on this trail, there are Durston tents everywhere. And people seem to like them, although a complaint I've heard over and over is that they're too big. Their footprints are too big. It's hard to fit them in small tent spots. So I've heard some people with Durstons being like, maybe I should switch to Z-Packs because they're smaller. But, it's kind of hard to switch out here, hard to get that cottage gear, and plus, pretty expensive to switch. I mean, they're both Dyneema tents, right? Oh, there's a car coming, hang on. Anyway, those Dyneema tents are pretty pricey, so yeah, tough to switch. I've also seen a lot of big Agnes tents, which I saw a lot of those on the AT. I kind of thought they had gotten less popular with thru hikers because I thought most people had really moved to the trekking pole tents, but seeing a ton of big Agnes tents out here. A lot of the Tiger Wall, I'd say that's the most popular I've seen. And then as far as packs go, I was kind of expecting a lot of Gossamer gear, a lot of Z-Packs, which I have seen a fair number of each. But because there are a ton of Europeans here, I've seen a lot of Atom packs, which I had not heard of that brand. It's a British brand of backpack. They let you choose your own colors if you order a pack, which is pretty cool, I think. I wish I could choose my own colors. One of my complaints about my backpack is I wanted Gossamer Gear to come out with some bright neon fun colors. I actually reached out to them when I needed a new pack last year and asked them if they were coming out with anything new. They said, yeah, we are, hold tight. We'll have some great new colors coming. And then I was really disappointed by the colors that came in the Gossamer Gear Mariposa. So I gotta say, that would be pretty darn cool to be able to choose your own backpack colors. But anyway, that's what I've seen. It also seems like a lot of people have quilts instead of sleeping bags, which is, I'd say that's pretty par for the course of what I've seen on other trails. I'm a sleeping bag girly myself. I sleep too cold to deal with the quilt nonsense, in my opinion. But it seems to work well for the guys out on the trail. And, in terms of filters, usually it's Sawyer everywhere, right? Which I'm still seeing a ton of Sawyers, but I'm also seeing a lot of platypus filters. So that's also different. But for you gearheads out there, I just wanted to share those observations.
We were hoping to make it 24-ish miles. Good. Oh, that's a really cute picture.
Ooh, more poodle bush. Oh gosh, I took a really long lunch break at the creek. So I still have a long way to go to get to my 24 miles. I think probably at this point I have I would guess 11 and a half miles to go. It's 1:45. Can I make it? We'll see. I hope so. But if not, I'll make it somewhere. Update, 1 mile to go. I'm very tired, very tired. And I feel like I need to drink some electrolytes as soon as I get to camp, but I'm making it, baby. 24 miles today. Well, 23 right now, but it will be 24. We're almost there.